How's it going, Speedsters? Bolt Speed Game here, bringing you another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. So this is a battle against my friend Matko. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm really sorry if that's not how you pronounce it. I'm going to, and this is the team I'm using. I'm using a bunch of different teams from the battles I'm using from here on. I just keep switching it up with the Pokemon that I have. I have about 90 battle-ready Pokemon. So I just sort of switched it up with those Pokemon. My team this time is Scrafty, Talonflame, Vaporeon, Donphan, Greninja, and Bayonet. And that Bayonet is Mega. Which, I love Mega Bayonet. It's just awesome. And so for this one, Scrafty's probably the star of the show. For this battle. You'll see down the road. But to start off with, I lead off with Talonflame, and I go for the U-turn here because I thought the Flare Blitz was just going to be way too obvious. I thought it was going to switch out. So I go for the U-turn, trying not to be too predictable right from the start. I mean, I figured a Choice Banded Flare Blitz was just going to be way too predictable, and so I had to, I was trying to switch it up a little bit. But he actually just goes straight for the Sword Dance, and so I go for the Acid Armor just because I want to be able to take that a little bit better. And, he goes for another Swords Dance, and so he's trying to set up against me, and I think this is the point where he realizes that, there's no way he's gonna take out, me with, just by keep Swords Dancing, so he goes for the Shadow Sneak, and at this point I go for the Skull, just trying to fish for the burn. There we go, there's the Scald, and I think I do get the burn, actually, to start off, which really benefits me. Yeah, I get the burn right off the bat, which really helps me, because that's going to really increase my survivability. Now, at this point, I'm going to go for the Wish, just because I don't carry Protect. I run Acid Armor over Protect, which is actually pretty okay. What was I going to say? Oh, and, I run Acid Armor over Protect, so I want to get the Wish off early, so I don't have to risk dying. And he goes for the Swords Dance just as I go for the Acid Armor. And that was actually kind of a risky play on his part, because one Scald would have taken him out there. So I don't know why, not quite sure why he did that. Then he goes for another Shadow Sneak just to finish me off. And I think I go for another Wish. Yeah, I go for a second Wish. And since it's kind of slow right now, I want to bring up a little notification of be warned that on May 20th, Nintendo is going to be shutting down all the servers for the Wii and DS games. Because everybody's really moved on to the 3DS and Wii U. They're shutting down all the Wi-Fi for those games. So, I'm hoping that Smash Bros. U comes out soon, because that looks like a really fun game to play. Though I don't have a Wii U yet, that might propose a problem, but we'll see. I might get a Wii U later. So here, Talon, I know Chansey's just gonna outstall me, and I know that she has Natural Cure, so, this Toxic is really just for my benefit. And he goes out into, I go out into Talonflame. I don't know why I said he, because, so I know this Chansey's probably not gonna want to take it, but I don't think anything on his team really, and here, I think I take advantage of the Wish, or did I just take advantage of the Wish? I can't remember. But I figure nothing on his team really wants to take a Brave Bird. I mean, and I go for the Brave Bird, and Mandibuzz tanks the hit really well. Because, I was impressed. Because Mandibuzz just took the hit really well. Because that was Choice Banded Brave Bird. Adamant. That was, incredible defenses. So, after this, I now run Mandibuzz, and he goes for the Foul Play, and I take it pretty well, considering Greninja's pretty frail. But I am timid, so that's why. So then I just go pop out the Ice Beam, and I figure it should do a nice solid chunk at least. And it does almost take it out, and then he goes for the knockoff, and takes away my Life Orb. Or, actually, no! That's right. This battle, I just remembered, I forgot to equip most of the items on my Pokemon before this battle. Because I don't have too many battle items ready. Because of Pokebank not allowing you to transfer items. So I don't have that many items ready. He goes out into his Keldeo, and I actually carry the Grass Knot, and that was pretty bad for him. He goes for the Sacred Sword, and it takes out Grinja. Poor Grinja. Then I go out into Talonflame, and I figure, again, he really doesn't want to take a Brave Bird, and he goes in and sacks his Mandibuzz to my Talonflame's Brave Bird. So that's pretty good that I get the Mandibuzz out of the way, because it is a big threat, especially to my Scrafty. And Scrafty is really the star of the show, and so I'm trying to weaken his team so that a +1 Scrafty can sweep pretty much his whole team with Stab Drain Punch or his coverage moves that you'll see later. And he is jolly, so he'll be able to outspeed after one Dragon Dance pretty much the whole team. So now he goes into his Genesect, predicting I now have the Choice Band. Now he predicts that because of the U-turn, and just me keep going for Brave Bird. And so I switch out because he knew he wasn't going to take a Flare Blitz, which was really smart on his part, to be honest. I go out into Donphan expecting to go for a Thunderbolt because, you know, a lot of them are special. But this one's physical, so that's even better, really, because Donphan can take the physical hits. And he goes for the U-turn, and that's not going to do anything, really. I mean, that actually did nice, considering that was just a U-turn. But I guess it was Stab, and it wasn't resisted. I don't know why I thought Bug was ground resisted Bug. So this was a pretty risky play on his part, because if I had gone for the Ice Shard like I do now, but if I had gone for it last turn, that would have decimated this thing. I go for the Ice Shard. I don't really care because I know I'm going to get taken down. And Donphan gets taken down. I don't really care to keep my Donphan in there. So I actually get a free switch into Scrafty here. Or, not Scrafty, Bayonet. Then I go for the Mega Evolution, and I probably could have predicted a little bit better. But then again, there's nothing... I mean, Bayonet is completely walled by Chansey because his moveset is Will-O-Wisp, Sucker Punch, Shadow Sneak, and Destiny Bond. So there's nothing this Bayonet can really do to Chansey, but I do get the free Mega Evolution, so I don't have to worry about that later. Which is kind of a big flaw with Bayonet, Mega Bayonet, is that he can't use priority moves until the next turn, so it does sort of inhibit him a little bit. And he goes back out into his whatchamacallit, his Latios, there we go, and then goes for the Draco Meteor, I think. Yeah, he goes for the Draco Meteor, and again, this is one of those moves that I think has an awesome animation in this game. It's just so apocalyptic. But I figured I could take a Draco Meteor and then recover with the Wish, and then I think I switch out just to preserve my Vaporeon from the Toxic. But this, the Vaporeon has done its job. It brought down Latios to -2, so that does help a lot. And he switches out. I go for another Wish here, and then I go out into my Talonflame. I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't know why I'm like talking ahead. I don't know either. I need to start making jokes. I'm just sort of talking about the battle. I need to make jokes, man. I need to go back in my accent. I don't know. I think I have accents in any of my things. I need to do some Schwarzenegger's accents. Get down! Get down! But I go into my Talonflame because I knew I could take a Seismic Toss, and then I go for the U-turn again, predicting him to switch. Because I figured he didn't want to take a Brave Bird, but also, I guess now, it was also because I didn't want to take that massive recoil. But here I go to my Scrafty, who does have, he doesn't have Moxie yet in this battle, but now he does. So, but I go for the Dragon Dance, predicting him to go for the Toxic, and Scrafty is deciding he's gonna stomp, like Scrafties do, the lizards. He actually goes for the, Aromatherapy on the turn I go for the Dragon Dance, which just gives me more chances to do stuff. I go for the Drain Punch, and that just replenishes all my health, because Drain Punch on Chansey is just one of those things. It's just like, give me all my health back. I'm done. I want more health. So then he goes out into his Latios, and this is where he knew he was done, because I actually carry Ice Punch and Fire Punch as well. So it was over for him at this point. His Latios goes down, and then his Genesect goes down to my Fire Punch. He's like, I think that's game, and I'm like, yeah, I carry Fire Punch. And he was just like, oh. So now I'm pretty much done here. This is pretty much gonna be game, just because there's nothing he could do. He tried to go for the extreme speed, but there was no way that he was gonna take me out with an extreme speed at full HP. So that's gonna be the game right there, and it was actually a very close game, and it was good. So I had fun, and yeah. See, I only had Vaporeon, Bayonet, and Scrafty left. So yeah, I think. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to comment, rate, and join the Speed Team by subscribing if you haven't. And enjoy the rest of Video Crazy Week, and I am going to go mow the lawn. So I will see you all next time.